My Tyler the Creator type beat hit 500,000 views. That's the most viewed Tyler the Creator type beat that came out in all of 2024. I'm actually gonna reveal the analytics for my type beat with 500,000 views. A few big things happened last night. One of them being that my Tyler the Creator type beat For You hit 500,000 views, 500,000 on a type beat, and I'm pretty sure that's the most viewed Tyler the Creator type beat that came out in all of 2024, which is fucking awesome to say. Got a bunch of sales as well, so that was really cool. I don't think it's luck that I did that, you know. I mean, I started the channel at the end of January. It's coming up on a year old. Posted consistently pretty much every single day. I was probably running the channel for roughly 330 days. I probably did like 322 uploads. Maybe I missed like 8 days or something like that. But for the first while, like for the first like 3, 4, 5 months, I didn't miss a single day. You know, I started slipping up a little bit later down the line, but when I first started, I was so consistent. I was obsessing over it every day, checking the analytics for each video. I uploaded that beat and it just absolutely blew up, you know. I think the main lesson behind that is consistency and listening to your audience. My first ever Tyler the Creator type beat actually blew up as well. I was primarily doing A$AP Rocky at the time for my channel, but I switched to Tyler the Creator just to see, does Tyler and A$AP have some songs together, people pair them together, and it actually fucking worked. It got like 10k views pretty quickly, then 20k, 30k, and I was like, all right, this is doing well, so we're gonna try and make something similar. So I listened to what my audience's feedback was, which is that they really liked the Tyler the Creator x A$AP Rocky, made another one, absolutely blew up, top in the search results, so I'm just very happy with that accomplishment. Then let me tell you as well, so many sales in that beat. I think it might be my most sold beat ever. It's hard to say. It's between one of my top 3. A lot of people like that beat. And, you know, the views have been slowing down a little bit, so now I might even be considering to sell the exclusive. But for the longest time, like, I was getting big offers on the exclusive, and I just kept turning them down because it's like, I was selling so many leases on that beat. And even now, like, I might still hold on to it. It's like I said in the last, or episode 2, I shouldn't have sold those exclusives early on, so you definitely want to hold on to your exclusives. So it's a little bit of a win for me and maybe some wisdom for you today. Another win was inside of my Discord, link in the description, free to join. Some of the guys in there were posting their sales, which is awesome. Somebody even DM'd me and said he got his first ever sale for $400. And a lot of it was because of my advice. You know, I won't take full credit for it. Shout out to bro. He did that himself. But it's just awesome to see people watch my videos and get sales. So that can be you next. Just keep up the grind. Keep up the consistency. Listen to your audience. That's the lessons for this morning. You know what? I'm actually going to reveal the analytics for my type beat with 500,000 views. So here it is, 500,000 views, 12,000 hours of watch time. I gained 1,000 subs just off that and $1,000 in ad revenue, plus, you know, all the thousands of dollars of sales I made in that. So this beat alone was a good percentage of my income every month, like when it was blowing up. You know, it's slowed down now, so now it's just some like other beats and stuff. Viral beats definitely help. You don't need viral beats, but when you get like a big one like this, it's definitely, you're gonna have like a good few months in a row. So traffic sources, suggested videos, playlists, YouTube search, browse features, other YouTube features. We'll get into that in a bit. Right here, this is pretty big. You know, YouTube likes watch time. They like if you watch the video all the way through. And it says 50%, which is pretty good. This is pretty good, you know. Type beats, often I see like a lot of you guys, you're like 20%, 15%, maybe 30%, but if you can get upwards of like 50 plus, like I have some that are even upwards of 65, then you're gonna be in really good shape. The only way to really have good retention is, you know, good visuals. I like to use the music videos, and then just an overall like good, interesting beat. I go over this all in more detail in some of my other videos as well as my program, but I'm sure you guys get it. Click-through rate, 10%. That's pretty good as well from what I've seen. I say 10 plus is pretty good. Even like when it first uploaded, it was like 16 plus. So that's even better. But you know, as it gets more impressions, it will obviously go down. But even staying at 10% with this many impressions is pretty fucking good. So yeah, all time, the top 2 things, suggested videos, which means when they're on other beats or other videos, your video's showing up, and then YouTube search. So I was like #1 in the search results for Tyler the Creator type beat for the longest. You know, it's down there now. It's not at the top, but that's just the best place you want to be is search, in my opinion. And then playlists, yeah, you can see down here. So you know, how do you actually get on YouTube search is just, it's a matter of just finding keywords that you think you can rank on and then just trying to maximize it. So I knew I made really good Tyler beats. You know, don't just do Tyler because I did Tyler. I've seen a lot of you guys create Tyler channels, and you know, I assume some of you do it because you actually like the artist, but I know some of you do it just because I do it. So don't copy me. One, because I don't want the competition, but two, you could tell if it's forced. So, you know, do what you genuinely like. Find a niche that isn't too big, but also is big enough. You can do like the big ones, but trust me, it's harder to rank and search. That might be more of like a suggested videos type niche, if that makes sense. But yeah, Tyler x ASAP, it didn't seem that bad because those are two really big artists, but there wasn't too many people pairing them together, but I knew people did like them paired together, so it just fucking worked out for me very well. My stuff was getting suggested from some other people's beats, Kanye type beat. This is my first one that went viral, the Tyler the Creator ASAP beat. This is somebody else's Tyler beat, somebody else's Tyler beat, somebody else's beat. So yeah, I was just getting recommended on other people's beats. Playlist was my third biggest one, and that was just like these mixed things. People click on those, and then I guess I just show up in there. And then these are the search terms people are searching up. So just type beat, 30,000 people. Tyler the Creator type beat, beats beat, Tyler the Creator type beat hard, ASAP Rocky type beat, free beat, Tyler type beat, freestyle beats, free beats, Tyler the Creator type beat samples. So just a bunch of different variations of like Tyler the Creator type beat, stuff like that, ASAP Rocky type beat. So yeah, I hope that was insightful. I'm not entirely sure. It's made a lot of money. It's definitely helped significantly with my channel. So that's just what the metrics of a good type beat looks like. Anyways, in terms of the actual work for today, I'm way ahead of schedule. Usually takes me a long time to get all like my YouTube stuff done, which is like my main priority. Those are my biggest platforms. But in 2 days, Monday, Tuesday, I already got more than what I usually do for this channel done, and I'm continuing to do it here. And then I also already got my week's worth of type beats done. I now have so much extra time open up to work on some other projects. If you didn't watch episode 1, I built out a little like 4-step plan for myself for what I want to follow to be successful as a producer in 2025. And step 1 was just to focus on just mastering my craft in terms of making the best beats possible, the best loops possible, the best videos possible. I guess I'm just going to kind of go through and like really figure out what that means right now and then get to work on it, because I have all this like time now to just lock in on this stuff. So it's probably going to be loops. That's probably where I struggle the most. So I'm probably going to do some like loop work, stuff like that. The videos are going to get better naturally as I just continue to make these. I'm going to try and get better at thumbnails. My thumbnail game is pretty shit. So yeah, I think I'm going to go through, just kind of like figure out all the things that I want to get better at, and then kind of come up with a plan of like, this is what I'm going to work on first, then this, then this. Because again, you've seen a common theme in these videos. If you just go into everything with no plan, you're like, oh, I'm going to work on all these things, you're never going to make progress. You have to just go all in on one thing at a time. So I'm going to figure that out right now. Then we're going to get to work on whatever that said thing is. Yeah, I'm just taking a break, about to like eat and stuff, but there's a few other things on my mind. First off, I think I messed up this morning. I woke up at 4 a.m. and just could not go back to sleep. And I ended up falling back asleep at like 5:30, but I pretty much just sat there for an hour and a half doing nothing. I honestly should have just stayed up. You know, I don't often wake up super early like that, but every time I do, I always think to myself like, oh, I probably should have just stayed up. Like, I always wake up feeling worse when I go back to bed after that. And it's like, yeah, I probably would have went to sleep earlier that day because I'm fucking waking up at 4 a.m., but like, I don't know. I don't think it would have been that bad. So the day already went to like an ass start because I woke up later than usual today. I didn't get that much done this morning. Like, I just kind of recorded this. Now I'm going to eat, and it's like, you know, I didn't get like my hour rule done that I was saying in the other videos where I try to get like an hour of work done right away. But yeah, it's kind of a slow start, but fuck. It's kind of a slow start, but what I've learned is that, you know, if something goes wrong in your day, you shouldn't necessarily let that like be the end of the world. Because I used to, younger me, if I like the morning started bad, I would just kind of shut down for the whole day and then just fucking like give up. So yeah, you know, no matter what the circumstances are, don't give up. Just try and get through the day as productive as possible. When I couldn't sleep, I was just thinking about like, how many videos did I make this year? And in 2024, I made about, I think it was like 50 videos on this channel, which seems like more than I thought. I feel like I didn't upload that much, but that averages out to about one a week, which is cool. It wasn't actually one a week. I had some weeks where I posted like 3, and then I had like a full month or 2 where I didn't upload. So yeah, we definitely have to get consistent this year. 2 videos a week minimum, but this week we're already at like fucking like 5, so that's awesome. We're gonna brainstorm together, because I haven't really thought about, what I need to focus on first, but there's all the things that I can improve on. You should do this as well for your own producing career. I can improve my beats, my loops, my long form videos, my short form videos, and I think that's it. I think that's the list of things I wanted to work on. So I guess from priority, I'll prioritize the ones I'm worst at first, and then end with the ones I'm good at. I'd probably say I'm worst at short form content, then loops, then long form, then beats. So my short form needs the most work. That's definitely something. That's a game I want to get into. My loops aren't bad, but I said this in another video. My loops don't wow people, They're not crazy. They're good and they get used. They're not like that crazy. I have certain loop makers like in my inbox. Every time I just see their name, I'm always excited. But then there's some people who send consistently, and it's like I'm never that excited to see them. Like, oh yeah, they sent loops. That's cool. Probably won't use them. But there's certain people where it's like every time they send me loops, I use at least one of them. I think as in nowadays, the music industry, whatever industry, I think just the main thing is getting as much content as possible out. So my main priorities are obviously already getting the beats, which I've done, getting the videos, which I've done. So I guess the next priority would be short form content, which is good because that's the thing I need to improve on the most. So we got the Christmas paper plates in this motherfucker. Just using all these up until they're gone. Bacon, sausage, eggs. The exact same fucking thing I ate last time I cooked. And I think that's why I didn't want to do this vlog series. Because my life is kind of boring if you think about it from an outsider perspective. I wake up, I eat the same things every day. I do the same things every day. But the thing is, I genuinely enjoy this lifestyle. And I think that's the main thing that you guys need to do is like build a lifestyle that you enjoy. This isn't my dream lifestyle, but I'm making the most out of where I am right now. And when I have that big move in May that I've been kind of secretly hyping up, I haven't said much about it yet. If you didn't know, I'm trying to make this big move in May. I'm not going to say where yet. That's going to be like the next step. Because I think I've maximized my lifestyle in my hometown, living in my parents' house. So moving out is the next big thing. And I have this big plan for May. And I think that's the only way I'm going to improve my life further. So short form is definitely the thing I do the least. So that's what I want to focus on first. So today's focus, I think I'm just going to find some shorts creators I like to maybe use as inspiration. And then I'm just going to try and record some shorts for maybe some of the beats I made this week. Not really sure what my intention is, but we'll see. So I have a few ideas, but I'm just going to brainstorm for the next while. All right, I've done some research. I have some ideas for shorts now. I've kind of gotten a feel for what's big in the producer community, some ideas that I have. And yeah, I think it's a matter of doing just pretty much what I'm doing here, which is just showcasing my journey. So I could do stuff like that. I could just simply show my beats, show my loops, stuff like that. But I have a couple ideas. So, I've done some reels before. I haven't taken it seriously. I've never done it consistently. But I have seen a consistent theme, and the ones that have done better are just these lifestyle ones where I'm not really showing anything. I'm just kind of showing my journey and my progress. So I did this one, your music career starting to work out. It's just a compilation of a bunch of big clips I have of me traveling, me living life, some of the big streams, the big numbers, stuff like that. So I think those are good for engagement. I did another one here, just another compilation thing. I've noticed when it's just me, just kind of playing a beat, only 700. It's it did okay, but it's not, it's not that crazy. So I think you have to do something unique when you play your beats. You just can't play your beat with the FL recording. That was big a few years ago. It's not, everyone's doing it now. So you got to be unique for the short form content. You just can't post a beat visualizer or you listen to the beat. You got to say something or do something. So I had an idea and I actually tried it out and it's done pretty well so far. I did this video like a month ago, Becoming a Loop Maker Part 1. It got 3,000. That's pretty good. And then I did another part as well, Becoming a Loop Maker Part 2, and I got like decent like engagement, like people in the comments were giving me feedback, stuff like that. So one of my focuses in music right now is to improve my loops, so I might as well just like double up on making my loops, which is also going for this video, and then it's also going for short form. So I'm doing 3 in 1. I'm getting loops done, I'm getting long form videos done, and I'm getting short form done. So that'll definitely be one of my series, is becoming a loop maker or improving my loops, whatever I want to call it. I found this dude right here, Wizza, and he just plays his beats, right? But he does it in a very interesting, like engaging way. One, his beats are just phenomenal. Not even trying to glaze. His beats are really fucking good. But if you look, he does like edits with them. So it's just like, it's visually appealing. The beat's good. It catches your eye. People really like his tag as well. Like everybody comments it. People comment like the artist they hear on it. So it's like, it's a good beat. It's an interesting visual. He has an interesting brand and tag. So it catches your attention rather than just like the FL screen recording. So that was an idea I had. Like, this guy's content's really good. I think I just can bang out a shit ton of these loop videos, because I've been making a lot of loops and can just post a bunch of these. I don't think it would hurt. So yeah, I just got like this Memphis loop pulled up, and I already have like a good like engaging thing to say, because I made this Memphis loop, and if you guys know like the Memphis beats, they have like those rap vocals in the background, and I didn't actually sample something, but I generated the vocals with AI, and I don't know if you're actually allowed to sell that. Like, I don't know the legality of that, so that could be like an engaging hook, like, oh, let me think of something. This loop can be illegal. I don't know, something like that, to then like strike the viewer's attention, like, oh shit, what does he mean by that? I don't know. I think I'm just gonna fucking freestyle it and then see what happens. So today's day 3 of becoming a Today's day 3 of becoming I can't say successful. This does happen when I record these sometimes, and I just cut those out, but there we go, 1 down. Now we just copy paste that format for a shit ton of loops, and then the editing's where I'm gonna really like spice it up. I'm gonna add a lot of like B-roll and shit like that, just so it's interesting. I don't know, I have an envisionment in my mind. I'm not sure how to turn it into reality, but we're gonna try. So we're gonna repeat that with a bunch of them and then see where it goes from there. But I just gotta change the color of the light so it doesn't look like I'm recording at the same time. Then I also gotta take off the hoodie and like change the shirt. Fuck, dude, I'm getting too jacked. This shit won't come off. I just fucked up. So I was gonna record a bunch back to back, but on OBS you have to change the window every single time when you open a new FLP. So it didn't record the FL for like the last fucking 2. That's why we're trying to get good at this shit now, so then fucking later down the line we don't make stupid mistakes like this. So I think we got the first one. Yeah, we got the first one. That's all good. And we got the second one too. Okay. But the third one, no, the third one we got the audio but no visuals. So gotta redo that one. But I guess you win some, you lose some. I've recorded 6 of these, so yeah, that's, if we're doing 3 a week, that's 2 weeks of content done. Obviously I have to edit it and stuff like that, which is gonna be a learning curve. So that's gonna probably take the rest of the day, to be honest, just because I have to learn it. You know, editing short shouldn't take that long since they're like minute-long videos, but I just have to spend the time today to learn it. So that's why it's gonna take so long. Anyways, I'm hopping on a call with one of the clients that got my course. We're just gonna take a look at his channel, see where he's at, and overall just help him out. This is another one of those people that I've been working together with and just really improving their beats, which is just awesome to see. So I'm going to check in with him, just see where his beats are at, see if they've gotten any better, obviously give my feedback, help him out, see where the channel's at, stuff like that. So if that interests you, you click the first link in the description below. There's a short video you can watch there, which kind of explains how the whole process of working with me works. So yeah, just check that out. Now I'm going to hop on the call with him. That's not a bad time. Workout done. I recorded 1 set Just it's so busy in there. Once those New Year's people are gone, we'll get more clips and shit. Probably my best lift in a while, you know, just was feeling much better than usual. Gotta head home. Don't know if I'm gonna even record the process, because at this point I just need to lock in. It's getting super late at this point, so it's like I just need to get home, edit, just get this content ready. So at the end of the day, that's the number one thing that matters. A lot of people will say, and this is the last piece of advice I want to give for the video, because this is actually something, big realization I had recently. The lesson is, it doesn't necessarily matter how many hours you work, it matters what you get done. So there's so many people that are like, oh, I work 12 hours a day, I work every day. And it's like, what do you actually have to show for it? You made one beat and then you like checked your emails and messages for the rest of the day. You didn't actually get shit done. So that's why I prioritize getting actual, like, something that you can actually see. Like, you can see this video, you can see my beat. You can't see that I checked my emails. Like, that doesn't fucking matter. Like, yeah, you can do that, that's important, you need to check on that. What actually matters more than anything is the actual content you've produced, or just any like physical thing you can see. I hope you get my point, but it's about the actual production. What have you actually produced today? So that's a good mindset and thing to keep in mind when you go through your work. So probably gonna wrap it up here. Another successful day. Don't know if I'm gonna record tomorrow, but we'll see. Hope you guys are enjoying the series, and I'll see you guys in the next one.